Welcome to the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV here in Oklahoma City. Looks like a beautiful night, but severe weather predicted. Thunderstorms, high winds. They had a tornado warning earlier. We also expected, and the starters for Indiana, same five that had started all 17 playoff games for Rick Carlisle, and boy, have they been impressive throughout these playoffs, especially on the road. Meanwhile, Oklahoma City, they changed up their starting lineup for the first time in the playoffs in Game 1. They're sticking with that here in... Holmgren fakes, gets past Neesmith. Holmgren gets inside, partially blocked, gets his own rebound, back up and in. Holmgren had a rough first game, quiet. McConnell. Top and aggressive, goes inside, blocked by Holmgren. Rejects it out of bounds, still Pacer ball. Excellent defensive play.
So this is the first minutes gone double big, and he can do it because Obi and Bryant are on the floor. So what does the double big give you? Chet, we said we had to feel you at the rim tonight. Send that
NBA Finals.
Apparently, as Joe, oh, what a move from Isaiah Joe.
It's about knowing your own scouting report. He's a three-point shooter. So what does he do? Cuts back door and gets that tough lay.
George, they're only shooting 32% from the field. Nice spin move inside and banks it home. Wiggins off the bench. Jalen Williams gets past Matherin all the way to the hoop. Layup is good. And the foul. So Connell tried to draw the charge instead of three-point opportunity.
Jalen takes him out, gets his rest. At his best, his fingerprints are all over both ends of the floor. Secondary playmaker, using his athleticism to finish at the cup. He loves to go left if you...
On the floor late last game, he's able to clean up that glass.
Somehow holds on and gets it to Wiggins. Wiggins sets, fires, hits a three-pointer. Wiggins' second bucket off the bench.
Now, and how about Chet? He's going to end up on his backside, doesn't panic. Nobody dives on the basketball. Nembhard's trying to deny, and instead, nice easy pass, and Wiggins will get a three out of it.
Williams contest. Gilgeous-Alexander off the bounce, gets inside, double clutch, counted and a foul. Chance for a three-point play. The lead up to 17.
He just takes his time. He's so shifty. We talk about his mid-range, but it's also how shifty he is getting into the paint with the finish. Here, going around Neesmith, tracking the foul off the glass. That's just simple. Talk to him about it. He's the one that says, yeah, that's difficult.
Gilgeous-Alexander inside, banks it home. We've got a Thunder avalanche here in Game 2. A 23-point lead, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the way. It has been a season of brilliance. All-Star, All-NBA First Team, MVP, West Finals MVP, the NBA scoring champ. And again, one of the beautiful things about him, he is such a
respect that this game is not over. How OKC handles this point from here on out will dictate.
Nembhard with the steal, the drive, and the finish. Lou Nembhard with a beautiful play.
That's
Holmgren, Caruso, Dort, Williams. As Siakam gets inside, counted and one. Beautiful move from Siakam. His second field goal. And he's got a chance for a three-point play.
You can put this guy in to let him be effective and Cook as a one-on-one scorer. That time he's on the right side of the floor, free throw line and down, so slithery. I mean, look at that, the ability to tuck the basketball down.
SGA on the drive, goes right at Siakam and gets in and off the glass. Beautiful move. Caruso putting on the pressure. Siakam picked up his dribble, gets it into Neesmith. Neesmith blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And of course, the big three for OKC, all having a huge impact here in the first half.
It's not surprising that both Chet and Jalen Williams, we've seen this throughout the course of the playoffs. Tough game one night, the maturity. Let's remember.
One at home in a fourth quarter collapse. They responded with a 43-point win. A big response here in Game 2 of the finals. Halftime, an 18-point OKC lead. You see the numbers shooting just 35% from Indiana, only 7 of 22 from three-point range. They only score 41 points in that first half. Hi again, everyone. With Neesmith on SGA, trying to get rid of him. Pulls up, jumper's good. Is hot.
And Shea, just like all great events in history, you just witnessed this. That mid-range pull-up job keeping him off the free throw line. Do you remember the first free throw where that little slap-down foul, undisciplined? People thought that I woke up the boogeyman when I was talking about tour dates with Halliburton, but I was really giving credit to the OKC defense. The pressure, the intensity, not giving him any space to breathe. Right now, he's got 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2.
Oklahoma City has done is made him a jump shooter. He doesn't have a single shot.
Nembhard, triple team. Halliburton, floaters up and good. Just the second field goal from Tyrese Halliburton.
But you see,
again, Nembhard getting in the paint. Look, that paint touch, what does it do? It makes it a longer closeout. And I'm telling you, he's got to look at the rim. I want to see him get 5 or 6 or 7 shots over a 10-15 possession, because that's going to make the defense collapse.
Scoring tonight. He's got Benedict Mathurin, who I think does a pretty good job closing space. But remember, this guy is 6'6". He uses those shoulders so effectively. Pascal's got size on him, but he goes right to his chest. Uses that left hand, how slithery. Splits 2, gets his shoulder square. I mean, Aaron Neesmith is elite on the defensive end. Close it.
SGA against Mathurin. Falling away, jump shot is good. He's got 27.
I keep talking about this guy is 6'6". He's wiry strong. Benedict Mathurin is being super physical, but at 6'6" to be able to.
Halliburton to Turner. Turner with the slam. Miles Turner. Nope. Halliburton, the floater from the same spot, throws it up and in. SGA on the drive, pulls back, jump shot, got it. Shea Splendor on full display here.
He's either seeking or he's absorbing contact. He's so shifty. It's dead stop, start, little bump, and still on balance into the mid-jump.
And when you watch this young core from OKC, Chet getting going, answering the call. J-Dub, we asked him after his Game 6 performance, why were you so good in Game 7? He's like, because I'm nice. That was his response to us, and he's proven it. And then obviously Shea, the MVP, doing MVP things out here in OKC team.
Well, they know what a big three's like here in OKC. Back in 2012, Westbrook, Durant, and Harden. All 3 of those guys are in the top rookie coming on for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside, draws the foul, bangs it home. Another 33-point gem for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Mathurin all night long. Shea gets the step, that explosive burst initially. And again, to me, that too is about balance. I mean, we saw him make a shot earlier this year from his knees. How does he off balance some?
Finals are tied at 1 game apiece. .34 points, 8 assists for Gilgeous-Alexander. Rick Carlisle and the Pacers now will head home and get the joke from their home crowd. But they got victory in Game 1 as they return to Indianapolis. Let's go.
Yeah, we just use the opportunity to get better. We've done a really good job of that all year, and last game was no different. Tonight is the same thing. We did some things good tonight, we did some things bad, and we got to be able to get better and get ready for Game 3.
Defensively, you guys look like the #1 defense again tonight. What was the focus like defensively?
Yeah, we know with them, that's where it starts. They're a high-powered offense, they play fast, score a bunch of points, and if you don't get stops, you end up running all game, and they can beat you that way.
Your coach told us that there's a process of disappointment after you lose a finals game.